Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve,
And I'm Scott,
and together we're Backyard Musings, the Science and Technology channel.
and we are talking about another space story today. Pretty cool one, actually. Um, these tubes, this is fascinating.
Yeah, so I was doing some research on this. This is how they think they don't want to put like domes above the ground, maybe later. Initially, they want to put them enter through lava tubes into a cave system because that's going to stop the cosmic radiation and stuff.
Of
So,
course,
so this would be a natural, easy if they can find a wide one, to have a habitat or something.
I think your cat is asking why.
He got down, he's I don't know, whining for something. Okay, a research team from the Space Robotics Laboratory at the University of Malaga involved in the project is testing and validating 3 robots on the volcanic island of Lanzarote, Spain. Protecting astronauts and their equipment once they leave Earth's magnetic cocoon is one of the central challenges of a sustained lunar and Martian exploration. This concept has just been published in the scientific journal Science Robotics on August 13th, 2025. Would you like to know more?
The lunar surface, in particular, is an unforgiving place without an atmosphere or magnetosphere. It is continuously bombarded by powerful solar and cosmic radiation and endures some of the most intense temperature swings in the solar system, from blistering highs of about 121 degrees Celsius in sunlight to frigid lows near 146 degrees Celsius in darkness.
Now,
Negative
yeah,
146.
That's a big swing. Now,
That is a big swing.
I never knew that the sun can get over 121 Celsius. I did not know that. That is crazy.
Yeah, what is that? That's about 360 degrees or so?
Yeah. We can't even get that here naturally on the Earth. I mean, if you go into lava, yeah, but crazy. And then on the dark side, 146, it's crazy.
Negative.
Yeah, negative 146, yeah. In permanently shadowed polar regions, temperatures can plummet to around negative 240 Celsius. On top of that, a steady rain of micrometeorites erodes and sandblasts the surface, of course, because it doesn't have an atmosphere. Any long-term human presence must therefore find shelter from radiation, thermal stress, and hypervelocity dust impacts rather than try to withstand them directly on the surface.
Ancient volcanic activity on the moon and Mars has left behind lava tubes that are now seen as promising locations for future base camps, offering natural protection beneath the surface. Skylights, collapsed sections of tube ceilings, and long, sinuous rails identified in orbital imagery hint at an extensive subsurface voids. But images alone cannot reveal what tubes are intact or suitable for habitats, making direct robotic exploration essential despite the harsh conditions and restricted access. Yeah, I mean, who knows how deep these things are or what's down there, right?
Right. We need to know. And when you go down, is it 10 feet wide or is it 200 feet wide? Yeah. How tall is that tube? Is it 10 feet or is it 50 feet tall?
Drones, right? They're going to need to send drones down these things.
Drones, yeah. Now, a European consortium, which includes the Space Robotics Laboratory at the University of Malaga, I don't even know where that is, Malaga, has designed an innovative lava tunnel exploration mission concept. Oh, I've got some pictures here. What am I doing? There we go. There's the team. And that's the hole that you're looking at the last slide. The lava tunnel exploration mission concept. It comprises a team of 3 heterogeneous robots that collaborate autonomously to explore and map these extreme environments efficiently, and they're being tested in caves of Lanzarote, Spain, with a view to the moon.
This is fascinating. So I wonder how many of these things there are.
You mean robots or
no? The caves, the tunnels, or tubes, or whatever they've got here. That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
on that island? I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean
I don't
that if you look at that vegetation and that ground, it almost looks like you could be right out here in the Mojave Desert someplace.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, they could do that here in the Mojave Desert.
Yep. The mission concept is divided into 4 phases: cooperative mapping of the area surrounding the entrance to a lava tunnel, which is phase 1; deployment of a sensorized payload cube ejected down into the cave to collect initial data, phase 2; repelling of a scout rover through the entrance, phase 3; and exploration and detailed 3D mapping of the interior, which would be phase 4.
Yeah. So on one of the alien movies, Prometheus, the geoscientist, he had these little balls that would float and they do lasers and they map everything. They just float down the hallway and just map everything. And then you get like a 3D picture of it back at base or whatever. Okay, so here's
probably not too far off from that.
yep. So here, this picture that you're seeing now is the rover going down into the tube. Sherpa TT and Love Me X, not making that up, LUVMIX, work together to map the entrance and generate a detailed digital elevation model. The sensorized payload cube with high-speed cameras was deployed to simulate a lunar-style freefall and reconstruct the skylight in 3D, and the Coyote 3 rover was successfully lowered into the cave where it traversed harsh terrain while gathering point clouds and other 3D data.
Although weather and logistical constraints prevented the team from repeating every phase as often as they had intended, the results still showed that the overall mission concept is technically sound and that a coordinated group of heterogeneous robots, I don't know what that is, can effectively explore and map a lava tube.
That's robots working together.
Gotcha.
Robots, dude, that's the future, man. The study indicates that this kind of collaborative robotic system could play a key role in future missions to the moon or Mars by assessing lava caves as potential protected base sites, and it gives important momentum to the development of autonomous robotic technologies for planetary exploration. I say let's do it, man.
How do you think they're going to get down into this cave? Are they going to climb like they're rappelling?
Well, they said rappel.
Yeah,
they said rappel, but
how are they going to do that? I mean,
the initial one is probably going to have drones with, that'll go down and take a look-see, and then maybe you got a human up on the top in a spacesuit that drives the pylon into the ground and throws the rope down and then lowers the robot down into it. Maybe you got to have some human interaction here,
Right. Or maybe it's done like we talked about a week or so ago, where that guy was flying that stuff, flying the drones with a tablet. Maybe they could be up in a craft.
Yeah, that helicopter. The helicopter. Yeah.
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 So yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. Definitely.
It's cool stuff. Hopefully in my lifetime. This would be cool to see all this happen. So
all right, folks, thanks for joining us. We'll catch
see
you
tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Thanks.